Manchester was very similar to everywhere else in the country in the sense that we were experiencing high demands of skin cancer patients and referrals. And unfortunately, we just don't have the capacity to manage that efficiently.
It's also a challenge from a patient perspective because patients wait a longer period of time for a first appointment, which means they then wait a subsequent long period of time to get a decision about whether they've got cancer or not.
We recognised at that point we had to do something differently, and we also recognised that we needed to embrace new technologies to tackle that as well. And so this was just the perfect opportunity that presented itself at the right time.
The way Skin Analytics provided the training was brilliant. We got trained on our process of booking, we got trained on eligibility, we got trained on background of Skin Analytics, we were given a great amount of information.
The pathway which we decided to use was at the front door, so the notion being that a patient would come into the Skin Cancer Hub, they would have a photo taken, and if it was deemed to be low risk, the patient would be discharged home without actually seeing any medical staff or any consultant time. Whereas if they were deemed to be high risk, we would bring them into one of our rooms and we'd see them on the day and we'd treat accordingly.
So for some patients that's seen, assessed, treated in less than a week and less than 2 weeks, which is well within the national standards, but also kind of so much quicker than we were delivering before we started doing this model.
When patients come to me, I get a mix of excitement because they get an appointment so quick, which is unheard of. I am sometimes seeing patients that have been to their GP that morning, and I will see them in the afternoon in the AI clinic.
We've obviously not let any consultant dermatologists go as a result of this because we still need them, but that's allowed us to look at reducing some of the money we spend on insourcing providers. It's quite easy to stick with the current ways of working and hope that it'll get better.
So I think it's critically important that consultant dermatologists get involved in shaping it rather than trying to stem the tide of this innovation. The data is very convincing, isn't it, that the AI algorithm is as good as a consultant dermatologist in diagnosing those lesions. I think a lot of our feedback has been predominantly on our efficiency of seeing patients and that process within the service.
People that are really quite positive about it, about the use, and they think that it is the way forward.
If you're looking at setting this up, come into it optimistically, with open mind. Try to always ensure that the patient comes first, and to see how Skin Analytics can benefit your department and can benefit the patient. But from our experience, it has been undeniably a good innovation, and I can certainly see how we're going to continue using it in the long run.
I think if you currently don't have AI assistive tools in your service, then you need to get them.